There we go. And we already have Katie here. Look at that. Welcome, Katie. Welcome.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hi. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I got my little heart on my head. If I put it here, it would be my heart on my sleeve.
I was going to say, you would be able to see it if it was on your sleeve. It has to be on your
I
head.
has to be on my head.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
well, I'm happy to be here. Coming off of Kelly's show with Linda G and Nancy, we had a nice time on her channel, and we have another. Yeah, hi, Kate. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, we're gonna have. I have another show with Kate and Juno, but
Nice.
Valerie and I made a plan for this day, and then we were gonna stick to it. So there you go.
Everybody's feeling a little rushed. Everybody's feeling a little rushed, I think. And it's just,
Yeah.
we need to take those deep breaths and a pause.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I got up this morning and I opened up the door to let the dogs out at 7 o'clock. And I'll be damned if there wasn't 4 inches of snow out in the front of my house. And I'm like, what the hell? You know what was really weird? I thought it was March, like the end of March for some reason in my mind,
But
So then I had to.
Sorry, go ahead.
Space and time is, really creepy, isn't it?
Time is really strange lately. Well, last couple of years, but it's really strange lately.
Yeah, it is. So I had to go find the ice melt. And, my husband's like, oh, it's right there. Well, when he looks in the refrigerator, he can't find anything. When I look in the garage, I can't find anything. So, but I did finally find it. So.
And that's a match made in heaven. On Valentine's Day. Look at that.
Do you have that with your boys at all in the refrigerator? I find with men, they open up the refrigerator door and they look. And you'll say there's some like cream cheese in the back or whatever. And I can't find it. I can't find it. Do you have that at all?
I'm really blessed with my children because
that's good.
They're organized. They like it clean. They're really, really cool kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're 30. They're not kids anymore.
I know. But they'll always be your kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, men that I've been married to and here and there, that's why I don't date anymore. I don't even want to date anymore. I've had enough of that shit.
I know. We just were talking backstage about an article that I found. Valerie's got some things she wants to share as well, but saw an article that said, what if and it was talking about in the other show, what if the person that you were meant to have a good relationship with is not your spouse or your lover or whatever? What if it's a friend? Mm-hmm. And that just made so much sense to me. It's like there are people that you can depend upon. They're your person. They are there for you through thick and thin, and they're there through all these husbands.
Yeah, they kind of just travel the path with you for a lifetime. Yeah, that's really cool. And I think they're called soulmates or twin flames. Like you get those type of people throughout your life where
you do, and it's like one of the best things that I read about it, and this is very good description, is that they don't judge you. They just accept you however you are, no matter how weird you are, and I always say weird is good. So
weird is good. I love weird. I know we were having this show today and I was going to come on and talk about self-love. Like that's something new to me. I didn't realize that until the last 5 years, maybe. I had no idea that I had to love and accept myself. And once I got the concept, because someone asked me, some class I was in or something, do you love yourself? And I'm like, I'm okay. I never really thought about it.
I know. But if you don't love yourself, you won't take time for self-care. And so you're being pulled in all these directions from everybody else, and you're trying to help them out, and you're suffering because you're not loving yourself enough to do something. Yeah.
Because self-love brings in boundaries, right?
Absolutely.
You got to have those boundaries. And then self-love also brings in acceptance. So today I didn't want to get out of bed and take a shower. I would abuse myself verbally, in my head.
Right.
Nonstop until I got into the shower. well, I don't do that anymore. Like, I will just give myself a day off if I
Yeah,
feel like that. And
mental health day.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
yes, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, and again, I was telling them on the other show that, we are not exactly the same age, but we grew up in the same sort of generation where we were told, don't be selfish, don't be selfish. Your ego is doing whatever it's doing, and you need to think about other people, and you need to do things for other people. And I guess it's true. We do want to be compassionate and loving to other people, but how can we love someone else if we don't even know about ourselves and how
Right,
we love? How
right.
we love ourselves.
And
Yeah.
that was, I think that was the coolest thing, was getting to know myself. I was like, I had all these like personal, regular questions that you would talk to with your friend. What's your
Right.
favorite color? What's your this? What's your that? And I really never answered those things internally to myself
Sure.
until that this all came up. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, yeah. And the things you don't like, you stay away. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
and I got, I just kept growing in that.
Sure. Yeah. And it is a process.
It is.
It's always a process. Remember Stuart Smalley on Saturday Night Live? I like myself. I'm valuable.
Yeah.
And people would laugh at it, but it really was about self-love.
Yeah.
He was, it was a joke and everything. But this morning I was listening, or yesterday I was listening to the Pentagon guy talking about the balloon.
Yeah.
And he kept saying, yeah, we want to make sure it's not a UFO. And everybody was laughing in the audience. Everybody. And I thought, what's so funny about that? They really don't believe that there are such things as UFOs, just like we didn't with self-care and loving ourselves.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. You have
Yeah.
to go through these conscious,
Yeah.
subconscious, unconscious barriers to get to the point to realize, hey, we're just not the only planet in the
Yeah.
multiverse.
Yeah.
In fact, Kate and I did a show on that last 2 weeks ago where if you don't know that you have a sacred space to go to, that your higher self literally creates for you, with you,
Yep.
together.
Yep.
If you can't even think about putting yourself in a different vibration, a higher vibration like that, you would never
Right.
think about a sacred space. I know I didn't
True.
before I knew, and it's
True.
in your heart in case anyone wants to know. But
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
that all goes with that self-love though, because we didn't come here alone. We have a higher self. We have spirit guides and
Yeah,
guardians and
we do.
angels.
We have a whole team. We do. We have a whole team.
Yeah.
So I love my mother dearly. She's been gone a long time, and she was only a product of her generation. So whatever I'm going to say, I recognize that, and I'm not trying to denigrate her. But she would always be the long-suffering martyr. Oh, well, I have to stay home because your father needs me to make dinner, and I need. Oh, I did all this work, and nobody appreciates me, and it was a form of needing. She didn't have any self-love for herself, so she was doing it as a burdensome thing. And she worried about everything, and if she could only have released that when she was alive, I don't think she would have died so young.
My grandmother was like that.
Yeah.
Every word that came out of her mouth was, and that does show you a person. And I love you, Grandma. No
I know.
shame.
I love you, Mom. Yeah, I know.
But every person does need to have a way to go in, connect with themselves or into their creative
Yeah.
projects and the things that they love that makes your heart happy. And that's
Yep.
so important. I mean, that's like Valentine's Day, really, to me, is
Sure.
what lights you up every day.
What lights you up? That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. So let's take a few minutes to say hi to everybody, because I do like to do that. You know that. You do it too. Claudia's here, Meowdy, and Linda Gonzalez. Hi, Pierrette. And happy Meowlands Day. Okay. Hi, Loretta from Mother's Tarot. Lillian Carabello. Nice to see you, Lottie, Lady Silver. Hi, Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb. Happy Valentine's. Hi, Diana. Samantha Sleep. By the way, Samantha, I have not mailed out your cards yet, but I will be doing it very soon when my husband comes home this weekend. So,
Aw.
of course, Dream Detective Kate, we love you, honey. Sherry, hi Sherry, good to see you too. Teacher Barbara, hi there. You must be out of school by now. Good for you. All right. Hope you had a good day. Amanda Carroll, Mama Bear,
Mama
and
bear.
Esther and JR. Wow, got a lot of folks here today.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for
Yes,
being here.
thank you for
Yeah,
spending your Valentine's Day with us. That is so
yeah,
sweet. That is
I
thank
know.
you.
It is. It's wonderfully sweet. And yesterday, my daughter gifted me with, or Sunday, she gifted me some beautiful flowers for Valentine's Day, which was such a sweet thing to do. She just lost her mother-in-law and she was thinking of her mother. And so it was very touching. It was very
So
touching.
they were
Yeah.
beautiful. I saw them. You posted them on Facebook. They were
Uh-huh.
very
Aren't they pretty? She loves purples. And so she wanted to make sure that she got the purple ones, I guess, for me. But
Who doesn't love purple? I love it.
did you ever hear that when I'm an old woman, I should wear purple? Or there's a whole poem about it.
Yeah,
And so everybody's now wearing purple and not waiting to be old. So there
there
you
you
go.
go. Yeah, I need to buy some of those. Like, oh, I don't even know what the type of clothing is. Capes and little. There's
Uh-huh.
snowy dresses. That's what I'm looking.
Bohemian, like
Yeah,
bohemian stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
mhm,
I know. It's fun.
comfortable stuff. That's
Comfortable
that's
clothes.
that's like me loving myself. I can't believe the
Absolutely.
clothes I used to try to get into, and we're so back in the 80s, 70s, how tight clothes were. Oh my god, I would die right now if I had to put on a pair of jeans like that.
Uh-huh. Well, I always had the mom jeans, the ones that had the high waist.
Yeah.
And yeah, now those are called mom jeans. Hi, Kelly. Hi, dear.
Hi,
Yes,
Kelly.
Samantha says purple hair. Yes, definitely purple hair or blue
Okay.
hair or pink hair. There you
Yeah.
go.
I
And
wish
it's
I could
okay.
do
It's never too late.
it.
It's never
No.
too late to enjoy your childhood.
That's the truth. Yes, because we did grow up kind of restricted, didn't we? And this is why this our community is beautiful and awesome. But this is one reason why is that we're
Mhm.
all kind of around the same age, or we had the same experiences
Yeah.
that were, you know,
Uh-huh.
for a better word, suffocating. Because being a female in, in the last 30 years hasn't been easy.
Right.
Um, I'm grateful that it wasn't 300 years ago, but I'm sure we were here then too. But it's
Uh-huh. Yeah.
it's really freeing. That's how I
Mhm.
feel. I feel very free now.
And it's funny, if there was some advice I could give to a younger person, and I remember seeing even letters that said what I would tell my younger self or what I would tell somebody under 40 or whatever, it's not to let things bother you so much. Not to worry about what other people think, even though I still do it and I have to work on that myself. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Well,
hard. Yeah.
yeah, it is. There's certain things I'm always, witnessing again that come up, and you're like, I thought I dealt with you. I thought we had a conversation, and this was over, but it keeps
I know.
coming up. But
I know.
that it has gotten a lot less.
Yep. Yep.
Most days I'm very content. I'm happy. I don't have um, panic attack. I don't have the stress. I
That's
always had myself under a lot of stress, and that
mhm,
was again before I learned to love myself. I was
mhm.
very hard on myself, very abusive.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, it's the best feeling in the world. I wish I would have loved myself back when I was dating, because I bet those relationships would have turned out a bit differently. But they didn't love
Yeah.
themselves. That's another
That's
thing.
true.
Yeah, how do you get a guy to love themselves? I mean, they really say, "Do you love yourself?" And
Uh-huh.
it's I've done that because I like to do little experiments like that on people, and that's
Uh-huh.
what you like. What are you talking about? Do I love myself?
Well, either that or they'll say, of course I love myself. I'm nice looking and I'm good to you. And you
Mhm.
get that ego guy too, it just
Yeah, yeah,
depends. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. The ego guy.
Wow.
No, I never liked them.
I know. I know. It was a question I always asked my students, and it was, why is it that and I'm going to be blunt here. Why is it that the men out there always go after the bitches and the girls go after the bad boys?
Mm.
That was my big
Nobody
deal.
loves them. Nobody loves themselves.
Maybe.
Truly,
Yeah.
truly, I really think that is the key to life. Because
Yeah.
once I realized that, and I really got connected with my higher self, and it made all my communications,
Mm-hmm.
intuition with my higher self so much clearer.
Yeah.
So many things came online just from doing that. Even though I was
Uh-huh.
always connected before, I didn't realize I could even be more connected by
Yeah. Yeah.
implementing self-love and acceptance into the mix. And
Sure.
it was just, to me, it was mind-blowing. I did not know that that was a thing. I had no idea until I was really through a good part of this awakening period, you know.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
and tomorrow, if anybody is into the Valentine's Day, um, romantic love, I'm talking about. Well, we're building up. We have a Neptune conjunct Venus, Venus conjunct Neptune. So those two
Mm-hmm.
together, Venus in Pisces and Neptune is in Pisces, and that's
Ooh.
extremely spiritual, but
Yeah.
cool because it can also be delusional. So, because
Okay. No castles in the air on this one. Okay. Wow.
but
Well,
I
that's
thought it was
fascinating.
pretty cool that it became exact on the 15th of this month.
Yeah.
What a
Wow. That is interesting.
yeah.
Um, I remember that I have to say that this generation of young people are waiting longer,
Yeah.
are not jumping into getting married or even having children because they don't want to. They're not, it isn't that they're being selfish, it's a conscious decision that they're making. And
Mhm.
I have to say, I admire that because by the
Mhm.
time I got out of high school, I had probably 20 or 30 girls in my class of 300 that were getting married like the next day.
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
they weren't even quite 18 yet. And what were they going to do? They were going to be a housewife. And isn't that exciting?
Mhm.
And you don't see that as much anymore,
No,
you
but
know?
we had that was romanticized to us, oh, you
Sure.
want to find the perfect husband and you want to have this and you're going to do that. So everybody had these ideals, and then reality would come in to play,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
was not one of those people that wanted to get married. I didn't think I would. I did twice, but there
Hmm.
you go, but um it was just, yeah. Don't they
They
have
don't have money. They don't have the money to marry or to buy a house or anything. Yeah, you're
Oh, yeah,
right.
those
Yeah,
kids now, yeah, they don't have the money. That's
yeah,
absolutely true.
yeah. That's very
It's
true. Thank you,
sad.
Valerie. Valerie
Mhm.
S. Thank you. We will read for you. I promise.
Yeah.
So what did you want to say? You found something that was pretty interesting that you wanted to share with
Yeah.
us before we pull cards.
I was
We want to.
gonna definitely talk about self-love and how
Okay.
how important that was, right? And as
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this, and I mean literally, as I'm thinking it, is why I love how spirit talks to us. This
Uh-huh.
popped up on Facebook, and I'm reading it, and I'll read half of it because it's kind of lengthy. But it's, dear human, you got it all wrong. You didn't come here to master unconditional love. That is where you came from, and where you'll return. You came here to learn personal love, universal love, messy love, sweaty love, crazy love, broken love, whole love, infused with divinity. Live through the grace of stumbling,
Mm,
demonstrated through the beauty of messing up, and often. You didn't come here to be perfect. You already are. You came here to be gorgeously human, flawed and fabulous, and then to rise again into remembering.
mm-hmm.
But unconditional love, stop telling that story. Love in truth doesn't need any other adjectives. It doesn't require modifiers. It doesn't require the condition of perfection. It only asks that you show up and you do your best, that you stay present and feel it fully, that you shine and fly and laugh and cry and hurt and heal and fall and get back up and play and work and live and die as you.
Wow.
I thought I was like, whoa, okay.
I just really love that. And one of the reasons I love it so much is that we are hard, and we talked about this on the other show, but we're hard on each other when we mess up. When we mess up, we wouldn't even talk to our friends and that the way we talk to ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I messed up. And messing up is something we didn't have I don't know, permission to do, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like you wanted to be this perfect person and not disappoint. I
Mhm.
remember that so clearly, that I never wanted to disappoint my parents at all.
Mhm.
That was the anathema to me. And some days I just would feel this weight, and it was over silly things,
Yeah.
like I broke a dish or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But
that perfection thing, I think it's been brought down for a couple thousand years of organized religious beliefs, that you have to be like, I'm not going to get into religion, but
mhm.
you have to attain this certain, you know, stance. But
Yeah.
I know when I was waking up, and this is a little longer, probably about 10 or so years ago, it was we we don't make mistakes. We
No,
don't make mistakes. We experience experiences. And
right.
that's what we're here to do,
That's
because
right.
we're in form. We're, a thinking, feeling, physical being in form,
Mhm.
and we're to experience experiences. And none of
Yeah.
them are bad. And yeah, some
You
feel better.
only can grow from them. You can grow so deeply when you do
Right.
things like that. Yeah.
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 So it's interesting. If you take the word mistake and you split it in half,
Yeah.
it is a mistake.
Right.
And
Right.
it's just like you missed on that one, but you got a whole bunch of other
Right.
chances to do it. It's not a big deal. Yeah.
But
Um,
you have known people as well as I have that they make a mistake and they refuse to ever try that again or
yeah.
do that.
Oh, absolutely. I've heard people say, I'll never get married again.
Yeah,
Never.
yeah,
And they're like 25. And it's like, you can't do that to you. You can't say never. It's just ridiculous. I
yeah,
understand why you're hurt, and, you have to work through that. But at the same time, it's really hard because, of course, we have to understand people from where they're at in their consciousness and in their spiritual understanding of everything. And
yeah.
they may not be on that plateau yet.
And don't you think that even these last couple generations, I think the parents, excuse me, are really trying to instill self love and acceptance, and explaining to their children that there
Yeah.
isn't any perfection. You don't have to hit this bar way up here for me to love you. Um, I think that's our generation and their parents mistook that. They said
Yeah. But some of
basically,
it is carried on. Like, you watch these kids and they get into pee wee baseball or pee wee football or whatever. And the parents are out there ready to beat the crap out of them, of each other, because
um,
they're kids. And I had my son in pee wee baseball, and he became the most improved player. But
yeah,
he wasn't all about the competition, and everybody was really, really kind to him because he was a fat little kid. And I liked that. The fact that
mhm,
it wasn't the competition, it was just a way of getting themselves better at what they were doing. And that just
yeah,
became a lot.
yeah.
Oh,
That competition thing really, it just never felt good to me. I never liked
yeah.
competing for anything.
No, no, I'm not interested in it either. I agree. Yeah. I'm sorry and I'm dealing with that actually with my girls that are writing papers for my research writing. They're telling me all about these things. And those girls, we've had that problem for a while.
Right.
Girls don't measure up to Britney Spears, and that was a long time ago. And then now it's this person or that Hannah Montana, or it was whatever. And the boys go through that too.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids are serious, and they're killing themselves for no good reason, because they're not being told that everybody goes through these types of things. It's part of living. So
It's so hard to see. You have people like the Kardashians or whoever, and this is where I know
mhm.
and purposes only, and think that, oh, if I could just be like them and had that money and had that,
Yeah.
and as a
Yep.
kid, that seems important,
Yeah. It does. It
and how
does.
do you, I don't know how you go in there and change their minds about that. It's
I
hard.
know.
It's a
I
hard one.
agree. Yeah. So,
Counseling.
Cat Mama, you have a really good question. And I mean, obviously, we're not expert. Well, we're experts in the fact that we've been married. That's about that's about the only thing. Um, but yeah, it's a societal. It's less so that it's a societal norm or a cultural norm, and there's a lot of people that won't do it. I mean, my daughter just decided to get married after 10 years with her partner, and I think they decided to do it due to wills and property ownership, and I mean they love each other, but I really think that's what their purpose was. Oh, you've been married twice?
And that was the
Ah,
point of marriage back in the day. That was,
yeah,
the
yeah.
women's, the girl's father would have a dowry or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
there was always
Mm-hmm.
either a status thing involved or money involved, or
Yeah, yeah,
it was a contract. It
it
was a
is.
contract,
Yeah, yeah.
and it is still a contract. But I don't
I'm on
know.
number 4, Cat Mama. I got a fourth husband, and never again. See, I
Mhm.
would have said the same thing, but I actually found somebody that I really wanted to just spend my life with, and I've been with him 23 years, so it worked out for me. But the others did not work out for me.
No,
Um, Social media is soul crushing, Samantha, and Samantha is out of this country. She's not even in this country, so it's soul crushing all over the world.
yeah,
It really, really is.
it is.
So, yeah.
And this goes back to, okay, when we love and accept ourselves, we
Mm-hmm.
are we're very conscious of our boundaries. We're very
Uh-huh.
conscious of what we eat. I
Right.
know I try to eat clean. Drink a lot of water. That's same with the media, though. What are you feeding your mind?
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
though, how do you make that
Yeah.
important enough to younger children or teens, to say, look,
Mm-hmm.
there's so much more to this whole thing other than looking like this or having all that money or those husbands or whatever it is they're looking for.
It's too bad we all couldn't have the Benjamin Button thing where you go backwards. Did you ever see that movie where he starts old and he becomes young?
Yeah.
We if we had known what we know now, if we knew it then, I don't know that we'd listen to ourselves, though. To be
I,
honest with you,
I often ask myself that. I'm like, no, I probably wouldn't. I
right?
probably would still. I was pretty reckless and young
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
just
Yep. Nobody
exploring.
was going to tell you what to do. So I love that independent part of it anyway. But
Right.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I
Hi, Wayne. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you gave your honey bun lots of kisses and Valentine candy and all that stuff. Yeah.
aw.
So, all right. So let's pull some cards, I guess, Valerie. It's been about a half an
Okay.
hour. Time flies when you're having too much fun. All right. So we got 2 people up here. We have Valerie S. and Wildflower Wind is coming next. So if you want a card pull, let us know. Um,
Because
Yesterday, Valerie, I got these really wonderful cards, and I had them up yesterday when I was doing my live all by myself. And they're called the Oracle of Portals.
oh,
Oh, they're just awesome. They're just awesome cards.
oh, Allie,
Yeah,
I love portals.
I know, I know. And it was really cool to pull them, yesterday for the first time. So I have those. I have love, Island Time Wellness love cards,
Oh, I
and
need,
I have. What do
I
you
need,
got?
I need to invest in some decks. I have a fairy deck. I have my Sage
Uh-huh.
Goddess deck. I
Oh,
have oil painters deck.
yes. Oil painter stuff is it's
Yeah.
really nice.
Does Valerie have a specific question she was um wanting to know about?
Um,
Anything specific, Valerie?
yeah, Valerie, let us know if there's anything specific or you just want a general read. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Valerie. Kind of
Uh,
weird to say your own name.
I know that's true. I've had that. So Sharon, you had a coffee date last Saturday with someone new. Will this develop it? Ooh, okay. Good for you, girl. All right. We'll put you on the list. Let's see. So I have Sharon, I have Linda, Samantha, I have Loretta and Pierrette and JR. And yeah, today's Pierrette's birthday. Hi, yeah.
Happy birthday, Pierrette. What
I
a
know.
cool birthday.
She's 25 again. Isn't that wonderful?
I like it. I like it. I
So
don't know.
Valerie says whatever we feel is right. So whatever you want to pull a card for Valerie, yes, that's fine.
I have a theme going here for you, Valerie. It is
Okay.
trust. Breathe in, breathe out, and let go of doubt.
Ooh,
Aries.
very nice.
Then from the mermaid cards, we got ready, set, go. Now is the perfect time to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So something's going on. I think that
Mm,
you're ready to embark on a new
a
adventure,
new journey.
a new
Okay.
experience.
Hmm.
I don't know. Sounds like it's interesting though. Sounds
It
fun.
does. Yeah. It's always nice when that happens. All right. Woo-wee. So, Valerie, I've got cards from Return to Spirit deck, and then I pulled one of my portal cards. So I have here manifest. It looks like I agree with Valerie. Something's about to manifest. It looks like the time is right, and you have found your pot of gold, or you found your rainbow in the sky. It's a gorgeous picture,
It is a
and
gorgeous.
it says, although you may change your mind as the way you want it to manifest. In other words, you may even get more than one way to go. And if
Wow.
that's the case, you may originally think, I'm going to do this, but then you'll change your mind and might do something else. But I think the offering is coming. And look, the last card I got was enter. Enter through the portal. Look at it's just this new adventure is waiting for you to just come and walk through.
Yeah.
So
I keep hearing
Ooh.
over and over, don't doubt. Don't doubt. Just
no
do.
doubts.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubts. That is
Wow.
really cool, Valerie. Gotta let us know what's going on.
I know. I know it. That's awesome. So yes. All right. So want to make sure I don't have anybody else here listed. I think all right. If I missed saying hello to you, it wasn't on purpose. Big love to everybody. And
Yeah.
Wildflower Wind would like to get a card as well.
Win.
I think it's just a general read.
Alrighty. I'm gonna read this.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow. All right. Wildflower. First one I got is Celestial. I'm thinking there's a celestial event that might be, and Valerie was saying we're getting this. When is the equinox, Valerie? Is that coming up soon? Oh, I can't hear you. You have your sound
I'm
off.
sorry, my dog was going out.
That's
Sorry.
all right.
March
That's okay.
21st.
Okay, so we have a little bit of time before it comes, but it might be a celestial event that's going to actually move in, and it looks like it's going to affect all of us, actually, but it's there for you.
It is
And
a
that
very
will,
powerful day.
it will be powerful. So yeah, so you're going to get a frequency shift, absolute frequency shift with that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And so you're going to see the end of something, not to worry, because what comes after the end of something? A rebirth. So this is good news for you. Something's going to end, and you're going to have a new thing come in, and you will be reborn to it. And that frequency, it looks like, is going to be excellent for you.
I'm telling you, this is like a very significant time. March, the end of March is so powerful.
Okay. Really?
Energetically too, planetarily. You know, I like the planets.
Yep, I do. Yep.
It is going to be really that
Hmm.
kind of frequency. That first card that you pulled up. All right. Wow,
Hmm.
we got fire, wind. Wow. Why can't
She
I
said
see?
she needs
Oh,
a frequency shift and a rebirth. So there you go, girl.
I have
Okay, Melody, I got you. Yeah, go ahead.
creative. Life is a canvas for you to use. Paint all colors of happy moods. Okay, so
Ooh.
and then I got positive energy.
Mm.
Surround yourself with positive people and situations. Avoid negativity.
Oh, there you go.
I think you're. I think it's a frequency that you're breaking free of too. Like
Right.
Alan said, you have to break free of that old stuff that's weighing you down to for
Yeah.
yourself to experience
What's
higher.
waiting for you? Yeah.
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 Yes.
Wow. Ooh,
Uh,
I think I like that one, Wildflower. There you go.
mhm.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, everybody's so
So here's the birthday girl, Valerie.
all right. A card for correct.
So she would be a Pisces, right? She's a Pisces.
Well, right now, no, she's an Aquarius. That
Oh,
is,
she's an Aquarius. Okay.
yeah, and being an Aquarius, outside of the box thinkers, they innovate. They're
Okay.
the ones who come up with the new ideas. You know, it's a little scary
Yeah.
to have the
Yeah.
new idea, but if
Hmm.
Aquarius didn't do it, it wouldn't get done.
Wow. There you go, Pierrette. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Corinne has a
Mm.
birthday. I just need something about a decision. Make a decision
Hmm.
with the mermaid card. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision.
Hmm.
Mhm. And then the fairies, rainbows. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. Hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I'm gonna get you since it's your birthday, I'm gonna get you a sage goddess card because these are
The really cool ones.
the
Yeah.
spiritual connection to it.
Okay. Yeah.
So cool. Inner well. Tap
Ooh.
into your well of strength and draw from your inner reservoir of divine power. You have everything you need within you, awaiting your remembrance, exploration, excavation, and ultimately your mastery. Confidently claim your unique power and gifts in this world and ground into the truth that you are held, supported, and kept safe in the arms of a loving universe. Happy
Wow.
birthday, Perrette. It is all about you.
It's all about you. And look, mine first one says to write. You
Ah,
need to write. I don't know if you do any automatic writing, but if not, just journal. Make sure you journal down all your ideas and thoughts, because then you can go back and take a look at them and see where you might be able to go, because you are birthing. And I love this because it's your birthday. So it's the beginning of the new year for you, and you are birthing into a new world. How beautiful.
wow.
And follow your intuition as you go in there. Follow your intuition.
That's what my
Um,
card said. Oh my gosh.
I know. It's so cool.
Oh,
And you're full of magic. It's the last card I got from the portals. So, take a look in the mirror, tell yourself you're wonderful, you love yourself, and wait for the magic.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. You
Because you
just,
are, Perrette. You
yeah.
are magic. I love
You
this.
are you are the gift. You are the gift, Spirit. Yep. Absolutely. Wow.
These portal cards are really cool.
Aren't they cool? They really are. They're a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, you used to write, Pierrette. Well, good. You'll have to do it again, girl. There you
Mhm.
go. All right, so we have Loretta Mother's Tarot, and she would like a card pull.
Oh,
And
cards are-
she's a lovely person. Check out her channel if you get a chance. We got a lot of people here. We have Pierrette, who has a channel, Sherry, who has a channel, Sharon, Strawberry Rhubarb, Kate has a channel, Dream Detective. Oh my God, it goes on and on. But I love you all, and I love your channels, and everybody's channel has a little bit of a different vibe to it with different information, and so yeah, check it out. Check it out. It's
It is a really cool community.
It really is.
Wow.
Hi, Lisa. Yes, Lisa's here. Lisa Niedermeyer. Yeah. All right. So mothers, let's see what we can get for you.
Is it okay if I go, Ellie?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
All right. Trust. Again, breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. And then a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So cool. Everybody's getting like these new, it's like, this is actually the new year. Well, between now
In a lot of ways it is. Yeah.
Because there was too many planets in retrograde over the new year. There's a lot of things we had to wait for. Really a good, this is our time now. Everybody's starting their new projects and creative things.
It is. Are you going to pull a fairy card? Because my last card I pulled was a realm of the fae, which is the fairy.
Oh, so, and I did. I pulled trust.
You did. You pulled the trust card that was a fairy card. Okay. Let me start at the beginning then. So I'm seeing here that you either are getting in contact or are in contact with something from the spiritual realm. You've made contact, whether it be in a dream or whether it be in, a download or something, and it's there and available to you. And they want you to remember that you are very gifted, Loretta. You are very gifted, and that you have the gift to share with other folks. And so you're just getting started, girl. Even though you've been doing it a long time, everything is in right order. Every single thing is in right order. Isn't that gorgeous?
It really
so trust it. And the fairies, that's where the fairies come in. Trust was what Valerie's fairy card said. I agree. I think they're on your side, those elementals.
Definitely. And I pulled one from Oil Painter.
Oh, from Oil Painter. Yeah.
This is gratitude. Stay in gratitude at every moment, and all these things will just experience
manifest. Between gratitude and flow, we can just get into that state where we don't make things happen, we allow things to happen.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Yes.
Thank you, dear.
Wow, the energy feels really good today too. Like all of a sudden it's just like everybody is starting a new, I can feel it. I can feel it starting. That spring equinox is really powerful this year.
It is.
Samantha. I like Samantha's little icon, the butterfly.
Isn't it cute? Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah. Lisa, I got your question. We'll put you in at the end. And thank you, Wildflower. Wildflower says that I launched a lot of these people, you and other folks, I guess, into having your own channels eventually. And it makes me happy that everybody had the confidence to do it. And you just needed a little bit of somebody to say, it's okay, you're going to do okay. Yeah.
If it wasn't for Allie, I would have never started a channel. I didn't like to get my picture taken. I didn't know. My guides kept saying, and then Allie invited me on, her and Susan Lynn, and I was petrified.
You didn't seem it. You did really well. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm just proud of everybody and the confidence that they have gleaned. That and everybody needs to do it on. You can get somebody that will lead you down the pathway, but you're the one who has to make the decision about what you're going to do with it, if you want to or not. Yeah. So.
Oh, wow.
All right. So Samantha, let's see, Samantha,
you have some really big things going on too.
Ooh.
Set your sights higher.
Mm-hmm.
Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Okay, then it says, yes, whatever this is, Samantha, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. And then the fairies, they each wanted two. You're on the right path.
Uh-huh.
The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. And I'm wondering, I don't know if this is a fact or not, animal healing. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. So either you're getting healed with animals, or maybe you are an animal healer. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it sounds very cool.
Samantha's been staying home with her kids. I think it's you, Samantha. If I'm wrong, please say so. But she's been staying with her kids for 12 years, and she's now thinking about venturing out and getting a job. So that's kind of a scary situation.
Yeah. It is. I was
Yeah.
in that position as a young mom with little kids. It's not easy.
Mm-hmm. Sharon, I've got you on the list. Yes, and you're coming up, honey. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right.
But follow your intuition, definitely.
Yep.
It's guiding you right.
Well, and I got the same thing, really. I have here prayers are being answered, and things are going along in the right order. And just think in terms of simplicity. Don't make things complicated for yourself. Yeah. Try and stay in that. But the last one is to trust, and that's exactly what the other cards had said. Take the leap and know that you will find the way. And you just need to trust what the universe wants you to do. So, yep.
It's so cool.
Oh, yeah. So, all right.
I see it like really working out for you, Samantha. Everyone. I just getting really good vibes. Huh.
So do we need to answer your question, or let's answer yours next? So if you need to go have coffee with this person, you can. How about that, Sharon?
I told you the energy was feeling good.
I know the energy is pretty good, Sharon. I know. All right. That's awesome. See, you were thinking about Coffee Date, and Coffee Date was thinking about you.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what the cards say. And then you might have to just get in your motorcycle and go out and meet Coffee Date. There you go. No. Linda De Gonzalez, I'll do yours next, honey. Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh, this is wonderful. I got music, Sharon. I don't know. Is there something about music with the two of you? Are you, is this person musical? Or are you you can make beautiful music together? I don't know. There you go. I see here that not only you, but he are gifted. So it could very well be somebody that has a lot in common with you for whatever reason. Please remember how worthy you are, Sharon. You are very worthy. If you've been worried about Coffee Date right in your back, you don't have to worry about that. I believe Coffee Date wants to be in your life.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. You're on the right path.
Uh-huh.
The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. Crazy how these cards keep coming up. Ready, set, go.
Uh-huh.
Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire.
Oh.
I'm saying go on another date.
She says they have a lot in common and they're spiritually open. She happens to be on a trip to visit the grandkids out of province. So good. So you can meet when they come back. That's awesome, Sharon.
And I told one of oil painters in
yes.
The angels. It's I'm hearing it's being co-signed by the angels.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know about that, so I don't know.
Oh, Sharon, you know what? I bet it's your nephew and your son all up there making all these plans for you up there in heaven. Honestly, they're always right with you. Oh, that's so sweet.
That is cool.
You got a lot of guardian angels, Sharon. There you go, girl. That is a hoot that they.
He's a life coach. Oh, how cool!
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Very good. We all could use that in our lives, couldn't we? Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
right.
wow. Uh-huh. Just so everybody knows, Valerie and I will finish the ones that are up there, but we have Linda, JR, Melody, and Lisa. Okay? Just so you know where you are in the queue.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron, how you doing? Yeah. I always love working with you, Valerie. I always feel energized when I do. So nice.
Thank you. I do too. And we do get a good vibe going. I'm going to say this Friday I'm with Dream Detective Kate, and we're going to have a name your angels. We're going to help people.
Oh, that's right. You're doing that Friday? Okay. Good. Yeah.
Saturday I'm with Crone's Zone about the precession of the equinoxes. But oil painter Diana and I are going to get together and we're going to do we're going to do a thing about March because March is so packed full of information. So
yeah, that's great. Two astrological heads put together. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really, you really need a group because it's so much information lately. Last couple years is just out of control astrologically, but we all can feel this energy is changing, right?
Yeah,
we're getting
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, simplify your life, Linda. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. And then I got for the angels, shake it off. If you fall and others jeer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. So, okay, what I just heard in my head was that we're going through these things that are going to make us, not make us, but guide us into our true path. But until we release the old path, that true path can't come in. So just let it go. If it comes in, give it love and let it go.
There you go.
You can go on to your real path.
Wow, I love it. Linda, I'm going to read for you, but I wanted to put this up from Sharon so everyone could see it. If you can think about what have you done today to show yourself love, type it in the chat. We would love to know that too. Yes. Thanks, Sharon. That's a great question. It really is. I got up this morning, so that was what I did. I didn't want to get up because I was up all night watching Michigan shooting thing. You know? Yeah, I know.
No, that's some Michigan love.
I know.
In the whole world.
Okay, so Linda, you are a fearless warrior, and don't you doubt it. Some days we don't like to be fearless. We'd like someone to really coddle us and take care of us. But in the long run, this is how we succeed because we just step into it and we say, I got to take care of this. And when there's an emergency, you're right there taking care of it. It says here you're moving up. I love this.
Yeah.
You're moving up the spiritual ladder because all of these things that are happening to you here on all the channels, you're learning more, you're growing more, and you're becoming a more spiritual person. So here's the recognition you need. Make sure that you take your own recognition and receive it and say, I love myself. I love what I'm doing. And I'm happy to be who I am, where I am. And that, we all need to do that for ourselves.
Yeah.
Thanks, Diana.
Just like Strawberry Rhubarb said, you gotta, what have you done for yourself?
What have you
Aw,
done for yourself? That's awesome. I'm glad Valerie hit the nail on the head for you.
yeah.
Valerie doesn't even really need cards. But she uses them. So Valerie's really tapped in. She's wonderful.
Thank
Thanks, Opanda. You mean these cards? These are the return to spirit cards, and they look like they're all fractals. So I think they're
I
beautiful.
love that. I love that
Yeah,
geometry.
the geometry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next one we got is JR. And so there we go. I need to fan myself. I'm sorry. This is what I'm doing for myself today, Sharon. I'm looking weird with a thing coming out of my head, and because my honey is 3 hours north, and so no Valentine for Allie.
Maybe on the weekend, or maybe it was last weekend.
No, he wasn't home. So
Oh,
yeah, he's coming home this weekend, but I'm going to the MeWe Fair with Terry Suzuki.
oh, that's
We're doing a live at the fair. Yeah.
that's gonna be so much fun. I
Uh-huh.
was listening to her discussing that on Chromosome the other day.
Uh-huh.
All the things that
I'm
are
so
coming up.
excited. I'm kind of scared, but I'm excited at the same time. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's just like when us doing a channel or any of that.
Yeah.
It's
It's in
terrifying.
something new.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know why this card keeps coming up. Okay.
I know. I'm getting cards coming up too. Oh my Lord. These 3 cards have come up for somebody else,
Yeah.
and they all 3 came up here.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I'm having. You
And
gotta
I'm doing, and you're shuffling. I know you are. Yeah.
and so JR, kind of the same thing. You gotta shake it off. If you fall and others cheers, just shake it off and walk with cheer. Stay in your heart. Stay happy in your heart. Break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. So
Ooh.
you're in a growth phase too, but these things are going to come up to be released.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Mm-hmm.
you can find your
Purpose or
yeah where your heart really
where
desires
your
to.
heart is. Yeah.
And then you got healing heart. You are a
Mm.
powerful excuse me, you are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. So maybe you don't know that you're a healer yet, and these things breaking free and
Mm-hmm.
shaking it off, whether someone points and laughs at us because we're healers or psychics or mediums, that's not our problem. That's their problem.
That's right. Good for you, Valerie. When people pick on us, we should just say, and my kids, they don't pick on me, but one of them I remember saying, "Oh yes, I forgot about your show," and then
Oh,
they then they apologized to me the next time they saw me. They said that wasn't very nice of me to say. I'm
oh,
glad you're happy doing your show.
oh,
So yeah, so they made that realization, but
yeah.
it was a little hard.
Yes.
So did you have any other card there, honey?
No, no, no. I'm good.
No,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I was letting the dog in.
No, but no problem. JR, you're being told to write as well. I don't know if you can do automatic writing or you tried it, but maybe keeping a journal into some of your experiences so that you can remember them. And you are also fearless. So, I mean, my goodness, that's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
But the celestials are trying to come through to you. I don't know if you've been watching your dreams. You might want to start watching your dreams. But it says here the future is in your hands. Look
Uh,
at the beautiful light,
tell
and
you.
however you want it to be.
Yeah.
And you again will have a rebirth. You as well will have a rebirth of
Yeah.
what it is that you're wanting to do. So
Something is unfolding big time for you
yeah,
and
I get that too.
who
Yep.
was before. Uh,
Uh-huh.
both of them have something unfolding.
This is not a question for us to answer in a card reading, but I like this question because
Mm.
it's if I ask about meeting someone to come in my life, does it mean I'm in doubt rather than I have faith? And I would say if you asked 16 different readers and then you did your own card reading, and you did a pendulum and you went to a psychic, then that would be a problem. But if you genuinely want someone to come into your life, and you ask for that, and then you release it, release the outcome for the highest good of all concerned.
Yeah.
Yep. Then that's the way to go, Lisa.
And
Yeah.
also, Lisa, while you're asking to meet someone, really get in touch with your heart's preferences. What is it you
Uh-huh.
like in somebody? Make specific details, because if you say for instance, I just want a rich, handsome guy, he could
Uh-huh.
be a real jerk, I mean,
That's
yeah.
true. That's
So
very true. Yeah. Yeah.
writing down those details, the more the details, the better. Even though that's always said, don't give spirit too many details. Well, in something like this, you really,
Yeah.
I think it benefits us to get more specific.
It was hard for me because I've been asked in my life that I've said I wanted something, and somebody will say, well, what is it that you want specifically? Can you write it down? And I always came up with I don't know what I really want.
Yeah.
And I think we do feel that way because be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it.
Yes.
So, but it is good to be clear, like you said, Valerie.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Because at least attributes. I'm not saying looks. I'm
Right.
not
Right.
at least the attributes: kind, giving. It doesn't have to be deep, but enough that your guiding spirit and spirit will be guiding you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Hi,
I'm
Melody.
sorry your tablet's going all wacky, Wayne. Do you have it anywhere near any crystals? Because if you do, you've got to be careful, because this can wipe it clean. Be careful. Okay.
I like it. I like how Diana said, "Get as good as you give."
Yeah. I love that song. Actually, it's an old song from 1999, and it's by the New Young Radicals. You only get what you give.
Yeah.
And I remember listening to it my first year of teaching, and my students would come in and say, I passed that paper in and you gave me a C or a D or whatever. And I said, you know what? You only get what you give. It was a C paper. I can't give you an A for a C paper, And
yeah. Don't you like when certain songs or
yeah,
statements just sum things up for you? I love it.
Yep, absolutely. Yes, Sharon, I haven't really taken your question seriously either, what I'm going to do today. Last night I did order some food to be delivered by DoorDash, and I guess I just did my thing last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Karen, you want Johnny Depp? Okay, well, we'll see what we can do. Solar flares, possibly, Wayne. Yeah.
Oh yeah, solar flares have been serious.
Hi, Kiba.
Yeah. So Melody, you have let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Now, you also got, where did it go? Accept heaven's help.
Ooh.
You prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. So I think that there's, this is again kind of what we were talking about with Lisa. You have to put in your order, right? And then we're supposed to let it go and just move on. But when it comes in, we can't say, oh, I didn't want that color. Or no, I didn't, we gotta do both. It's a fine line. It's a balance, but spirit is there to help you. Just let it happen. Let it. You can always change your mind later, because you got to celebrate. The time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. This is the fairies. So something's coming your way.
Something's jumping around, huh? I just love the cat's eyes in that picture. They're as blue as the blanket is. Look at it. It's beautiful. My goodness. So Melody, you have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you have the ability to get whatever it is that you want, but you may not be trusting it and you need to know, you need to trust it, because the knowledge is there, and you've already paid your dues. It's there. And so once you realize that, you can achieve union with whatever it is that you're wanting to do. The union is really beautiful. And again, I got the simplicity card in this place. You already know it so well. It's actually simple for you.
Yeah.
But we don't know that, and we don't think. We think it has to be more complicated. It isn't. It's not any more complicated than just doing it, trusting it. Yeah. Wow.
Trust. Yes, trust.
That word has been big today.
Yeah. And you see how this mermaid has got these, like when Allie said unity, there's something struck with that, with spirit.
Uh-huh.
So just to stay in the knowledge that whatever your order is coming to you. And just relax.
So there's a banquet expression that I absolutely love. When you go to a banquet, you have to serve yourself. You have to get up and serve yourself. Nobody's going to bring it to you. So that's the same way with the spiritual path.
Yes.
You can't just sit there. You can't just sit there and expect it to come to you without any kind of effort. And yet, you don't have to push it. You don't have to push to the front of the banquet line. There's plenty there for everybody. You just have to be patient, and it will come to you. So there you go.
That's beautiful. That's so true, Allie. So true.
Yeah. Okay, Lisa. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll pull for you. And then thank you, everybody, for being with Valerie and I today. We had so much fun. Later on at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, I'll be on with the Dream Detectives with my friend Kate, and Juno's going to be with us. She's going to be talking about her dream. Juno. Yeah. Juno from the Juno sphere.
Yeah. And she had a really good video about
Valentine's
Day. That was really good. That was really informative.
Wonderful. She does a lot of research, and then she makes a lot of rats.
What rats?
Oh. All right, let's see what we got here for you, girl. Ooh. Oh my God.
Oh, Melody. That's so cool.
Good luck, honey.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah.
She's got it.
Yeah. That's great. Oh my God, Lisa. Wait till you see what I pulled for you. Holy mackerel. You can be a medium. You have the ability to be a medium. You have it. It's there. You just need to work it. You should take a class in it. And maybe you're already doing it. But you have the gift. You have the gift. And just make the commitment. Make the commitment to practice, to work. That's what a lot of people do here. I'm going to have an open mic show. If you want to come on and try, you can come on and try. It's all about trying. But you can make that commitment to what you want to do if that resonates with you, because you can manifest it. Look at that.
Yeah.
3 beautiful cards for you.
I love those cards. Those cards. I got set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle.
Uh-huh.
And they got blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. Again, these are big times. These are big times. Like, really dream big and really listen to your heart. Everyone, follow your heart. You will not go wrong. There's so much information, but good energy coming through.
Mm-hmm.
And then be strong. When trouble seems to be brewing near, your inner strength will keep you clear. That's the fairy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I love the fairy deck. It's so cute.
Oh, yeah. That's wonderful.
You got the angels backing you too.
There you go. See that? And Sharon says she's currently taking mediumship classes with a mentor, a small group of people. There's a lot of them. If you're interested, this is, you always have free will, Lisa. But if you're interested in it, there are classes that are around that you can join that will help you to tap into that gift, like Sharon. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool, everybody.
I know. Thank you all for the love here today. Thank you for being with us on this fabulous Valentine's Day. And thank you, Valerie. Always love working with you. And everybody, remember, the most important person to love is this.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good to give yourself a hug.
Absolutely does.
I haven't done that in a minute.
Yep. I know
I love you.
Love you guys. The commitment. Okay, honey, you'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll get there when the time is right. You'll get there. Don't worry. Don't let it bother you. Yep.
And don't think you have to change. Like, oh, there's something wrong with you. That's not true. What you're doing is you're adding on. You're adding on more skills and abilities.
Yep. And if that doesn't resonate, it's you that has to make that decision. Yeah. So not telling anybody they have to do anything. Okay.
Yeah. You're perfect the way you are.
Perfect the way you are. That's right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie.
Thank you.
Love you guys.